My last accomplishment after the vote, soup carving.
Oh! Did he smack me one time with that thing? Goodbye. You got that one little lucky hit.
A druid knows to turn the light. Ancient secrets I bear.
Folk here wouldn't take kindly to that.
Well, look at you then. Quite the hunter. Oh, these will fit in nicely with my trophy collection. I thank you. Perhaps we can work together again sometime. Go well. Hunt like it's your last.
Hello?
Hey, Dan.
What's up, man?
Then you do travel agency work, right?
Yeah, but not really. I haven't messed with it. I got somebody else doing it. I haven't really messed with it.
You said you ain't messing with it?
Nah.
Okay. Once you change your mind as far as doing that?
Yeah, I changed my mind because there's so many people doing it.
I mean, you know, you still could have had almost a niche to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could have, man, but I'm more than you know, into different stuff now. You know what I mean?
What's the next business venture?
Well, I'm already, you know, already got my online store, man. So I've been focusing on growing my online store, which is doing pretty good. And
So where's the online store consist of?
I got an Amazon store.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, I got an Amazon store, man.
Okay, that's what's up.
And that's growing pretty steady. You know what I mean? So I've been concentrating on that, man, because you know I got to keep on re-upping and buying merchandise for it and stuff. So I've been doing that.
Start expanding. Look into I want to say like Shopify and.
Oh yeah, there's other stores. Shopify, you got Shopify, Etsy.
Shopify. It's a couple of them you can look at. Your far as like what you're doing right now, what you can do it on there as well.
Yeah, Shopify.
Get ready to, a couple of them you can do that on too.
Yeah, it's a couple of them, man. I'm actually looking at one. I had an offer to.
And purchase anything.
Yeah, well, depending on what I'm selling at the time. Yeah.
Okay, so
There's not a.
Like purchase off of it. If I want to go ahead and purchase off.
And my personal Amazon, mine.
Yeah.
Bro, right now I got stuff really for farmers, man. So right now you ain't gonna want nothing in there right now because I got like animal feed that gets rid of worms for cows right now that I'm selling, and it's doing pretty. The profit.
Oh, the way then how profitable it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right?
It don't make dollars, it don't make sense, homeboy.
So just to give you an update, you know, my trip is coming up in March for me to go for the pickleball.
Yeah, for the pickleball location. Yeah.
Yes, and it's March the 18th.
All right. Make sure you get the information so we can see what it is.
That's why I thought, because I thought you were going to travel and some things. I was going to see if I could get you to book me a flight. So have it work, get out there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would have been able to hook you up, man, but I believe that. I left that one alone.
And you don't know who I'm travel agency.
No.
So what I'll do is I'll call my guy to look at Southwest and see. I don't even know if Southwest.
Only thing you need is a discounted ticket. You just need a discount ticket, and you trying to set up a hotel and all that.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I was gonna come to you for that.
Right.
God tell him from what the guy would ask the owner. I talked to the owner. I need to call him. He said, only thing I really have to pay for was I gotta get like a rental car. I just pay the fee for the seminar, right, and get a rental car. If I remember correctly, I think he said they cover the hotel fee. I think. But I'm gonna call him and talk to him about the details. Okay. Now I wanna start booking my flight. Pick it up real soon because it's about to be shut down pretty much. I wanna start get that ball rolling.
Right.
So I'll be there as possible.
Yeah, you better jump on it. The earlier you jump on it, the cheaper it's gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine the flight to Utah would be that goddamn high.
Nah, it definitely should not be because of the location.
Yes.
It definitely should not be. They start talking too crazy, that means they're trying to get you. You know what I mean? Definitely not be.
ain't even like look up flights. I got buddies my email for Southwest. I gotta have some people. They have flights to go out to Utah because it could be. I know Salt Lake City is like I guess the capital.
Yeah.
I'm staying like 45 minutes away from me. So I gotta find out. I need to call this guy. Like I said, we talked about it before.
For y'all do.
40 minutes. It's 40 minutes about Salt Lake City. That's what it is. The party you talking about too.
Okay.
40 minutes up. As far as he's saying, I'm gonna call him to find out, because I believe I might have to catch a flight in Salt Lake City and then drive 40 minutes too. You know what I'm saying? It might be that type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I see what's up.
Oh yeah, definitely find that one out.
What else been going on with that?
Ain't too much, man. Ain't too much, man. Just working and just I ain't been doing up, man. Just working and working on business, man.
The job is
Job going pretty good. It's decent, but me, I'm trying to work for myself.
yeah. You say you got Home Depot, right?
No, I'm at Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
So the job is the job, you know what I'm saying? Job is a job to pay. Yeah, man, you gotta invest in yourself, man. The job is the job, the paycheck is the paycheck, but I'm all about investing in myself, man, making these moves. So that's what I'm doing, man.
Right. Yeah, that's why this is imperative that
Hey, man, you won't never know if you don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, from the conversation, man, it's like, this ain't like I got to do this all the time. It's just a one-shot deal. And then they say every other meeting will be Zooms. So you just got, he said you just got to do the in-person one just for the initial, start.
Right.
So every other meeting will be Zoom meetings. So, yeah, but I'm just saying if I can find a good deal on that whole, like, hotel shit.
Yeah.
Do what I was trying to find, because that's what's fun.
You know we be on there every day. You already know it. No, I just got off from work at 2 o'clock. No, I work 4 in the morning to 2 a.m. 4 in the morning to 2 p.m.
4 in the morning to 2 p.m. 4 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's not bad hours, I guess. That's early as shit, but.
Yeah, once you get used to it, you love it though.
Mm-hmm.
I said you love it once you get used to it.
Man, when I first started with the partner number now, I had 3 years family, and I didn't love none of that shit.
Yeah, it take getting used to.
I don't miss it at all. So we just picked our schedule again. We only picked us again, and I stayed on 20. I refused. I'll be damn. I got to get up here o'clock. Thing last this motherfucker. Because you come in and I'm going at that time ago.
Right.
Just in this motherfucker. You can't go deliver. You can't make no deliveries. You can't do nothing. You just here like kind of preparing yourself.
Right.
First of all, you gotta get your mind right.
You definitely do.
It's the fucking winter time.
Right. You definitely gotta get right.
Yeah. It's the worst time of the year that we have to get up early in the morning and come to a fucking job. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to get this early up in my own damn business.
Right. Somebody got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, man.
That's why you got to. That's why you got to work for yourself.
Once I get this shit going up and running, bro, my house is gonna be like basically around the hour with the other spots. So they open. I want to say 9 or 10 in the morning or whatever. But my thing was, I figured, where if I stayed over like an extra hour or two, not be 24 hours, but had like extended hours. I'm saying that would give me like a one up on the other spots. You know what I mean? If I could pull that off, have extended hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then advertise that when I open. You know, just put it in the flyer. We have extended hours. So instead of closing the normal hours, the other ones close out. We open like an additional 2 hours or whatever. You know, maybe something like that. But we'll see.
Man, things to get it started first.
Yeah, right. That's a matter of talking about getting all the logistics out the way, then location wise. Hopefully I can find a spot that's just a vacant building and going through that process, blah 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 blah. Because a lot of people are doing how can I say, like business complexes. You know, like where every pickleball facility I've been to is in like a business complex. They all use the same.
Yeah.
Like what we was going to, like the pickleball house.
Right.
I would be like going to, they're pretty nice. But they all the same type of business complexes. Where it's like it's not a lot of businesses there. We have pickleball, we have whatever, but it's not a lot of shit going on. It's just a business complex. All of them have been in those type of areas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, not that mine has to be, but I know location, plays this part. But people gonna come, they gonna come. You're gonna get that, so I'm not looking too early. But yeah, the facility itself is important. Do I go small? A place where I can only have maybe 4 or 6 courts. Like those with 10. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which I wouldn't have a problem with either. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have a problem with a 4 to 6 court start out and then branch from there.
That's probably the way to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Believe me, I'm because I'm being real down about it. Like just it'd be a blessing just to have it. You know what I'm saying? Say, this is not. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key right there.
Yeah. So get started for the journey. It might be. I'm like, you know what I mean? I might can only have 2. I might the spot I'm from. I might can only do 2 pickleball courts at a time.
That's all right.
Like you said, like we go through the problem.
Got to.
If it was big enough for me to reach 4 pickleball courts in there, I would be set out before.
Right. And they'll probably help with location. Yeah.
That's how much larger a tennis court is than a pickleball. So if I can find me a spot around the East Coast for pickleball courts in there, I'm probably going to I can add like casual mission nights and blah 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 and sell paddles for the balls.
Yeah.
Type shit, light refreshing, play music in there.
Yep.
Or TVs, you know what I'm saying? Like make it nice.
Yeah.
Sure. My first one, like I said, my only thing is I want to be able to have it where it could be like a social spot, not just for pickleball, but a social hangout. Like you come in, you sit 2 cars, you have sports over there. You know what I mean? So it could be a social place. It ain't gotta be just So pay $50 for a home, and that would be
Right.
I can sell refreshments and shit like that. So that's the thing. If I'm only gonna have $450 course, I want it to be a nice setup. With that motion there.
No, that's right. Well, man, go get all the information. You know what I mean? And take it from there. Get all the information. Make sure everything is right. You'll like it, and then there you have it. I'll wait for no man. I'll wait for no man. Got to get it done, brother. Got to get it done. Was you off from work? Oh, you're a job man. You're at work now, you said.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm in this motherfucker. I'm in the back sitting at the computer desk. So I finished eating a little bit. Philip and I had already started. I had some work to do. I did that. I got to finish the rest of my other little bit of work, but filling out for a little bit. We'll be in this bitch for, till he's about 8 o'clock. So we'll be rushing. If I did all my work now, I'd be sitting. Yeah. So I face myself.
Well, I feel you, man. Don't ain't try to kill yourself with these people out here.
Fuck no. No, this job, man, it's plus when I'm working, I'll be listening to my music and shit, so I'll be at my own world, working at my own pace.
Oh man.
Let me I'm gonna call this guy now. Let me call this man. See if I can get him on the phone.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you.
All right, man.
All right.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
What you doing?
Just got off the phone with my homeboy. And just we had a little conference call with everybody. Got off with them, and then my homeboy called me right after that.
How did the conference call go?
It was pretty good. I gotta help one of our guys. One of his assignments was to put together a list of more things we need for the calling thing. But he's not good with computers, so of course he want me to help him do it. So I helped him.
Oh, ain't she so sweet?
Somebody got to do it. Shit, we need it.
Well, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't mind helping him though. But I like the computer stuff, and I'm good at it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. So when y'all got to do that today?
No, I told him to give me a call tomorrow on what his schedule is. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And we'll hook it up from there.
Okay. Yeah.
What you got?
Wait to get out.
What happened?
Nothing. I just can't wait to get down. I'm cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
Be freezing, but my hands look like icicles in their house. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why they don't put no heat on it?
They do be having it on, but I don't know what the fuck they be having it on. Cause they in a single family home. So that it's big. So you put it on one thing, all the heat gonna rise up, and we in the basement. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So it's cold as fuck down there.
Yeah.
And the kids all morning was like, Rowie, it's cold. I'm freezing.
Nah, they ought to be used to it.
But then they had them coming downstairs with no socks on their feet and just their underwears and t-shirts. And I kept saying it in French this morning because Lucy was even hollering, freezing. She was like, freezing. I said, you want these socks? We're going to give you some socks. You need some socks on your feet. Your feet going to be cold. The floor is cold. And then here come break.
The parties may have joined our cause, but that lust only be wary.
I don't know why they don't keep socks on the kids' feet. If y'all not gonna make them wear slippers, then keep socks on their feet. It's cold in that house.
Right.
And then you wonder why they always sick.
Yeah.
And then don't want to give them medication.
That's
They
crazy.
want it all natural, let it wear off and shit.
They better get them kids some stuff on.
Right. That's why I told them, I said, y'all need to start getting dressed when you come downstairs. Because y'all down here in underwear and t-shirt with no socks on. And then y'all hollering, you're freezing. You're cold. Yeah, you're cold.
Look afraid.
Yeah.
That ain't no good. That's why they be sick all the time.
Yeah. At that point right there, Gracie's like, I need blankets. So I said, Gracie, you know what? This is the last time you're going to have a blanket at the table. I said, because if you get a blanket, then Rocky and he's going to want blankets too. Y'all not going to be sitting around at the table eating with blankets on. We're not doing this. So y'all need to start putting y'all clothes on when y'all come down here and eat your breakfast.
Yeah, they cold.
Okay. Yeah. You know, say, okay. And then I go back to the crib again today. Yesterday, I had to send a little ass to the crib again today. Let that no be getting to me. And I'm like, you're going to stop telling me no. When Rosa asks you to do something, you do it. You don't tell me no and run in another direction. She does it as a play thing because I guess her mother and daddy allows her to tell them no.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Right.
No, she's not going to sit here and tell me no every time I ask her to do something.
Right.
So she went in the crib yesterday for 5 minutes. And she was up there just screaming and crying. I did not care. I went right on down in the basement. And today, she did that no thing again. I told her, come on down in the basement. She told me no. And then took off running. I said, okay, go to the crib.
You said took off running? You said she took off running?
Yeah, she said no, and then she'll run. You can't allow kids.
Nah, you can't allow them to do that.
And stuff like that. And
You can't.
playing with them because as they get older, they're going to continue to tell you no when you ask them to do something.
Yeah. Now
they have no control.
What I'm laughing about is I'm picturing her because she's little, ain't she?
Yes, she does.
That's why I'm laughing. I'm picturing her running at she's.
They got this circle on, what you call it, the thing you put your feet up on,
Ottoman, yeah.
Yeah, they got a leather circle ornament in the living room. And so when I told her no, she told me no, she took off running around the ornament. But when I said, oh, you told me no, crib time, she stopped and looked at me. I walked upstairs to the crib.
Right.
And she walked on up into that crib too. And then as soon as I put her in and she started crying, I left her up thinking, oh, you gonna stop telling me now?
Yeah.
And I went downstairs and helped Rocky with some of his homework. And I went back upstairs. She heard me coming up the stairs. That crying stopped instantly. And I had my little talk with it. And I said, when Romy asks you to do something, you do it. You don't tell me now.
Right.
Okay. And I was like, now I'm going to take you out and you're going to go in the basement. Okay. I'm going to leave down them steps and went in the basement. I was like, they need to stop that now because I know that she do it with them because she does it too much.
Right. She got to do it with them.
Yeah, she do it with them. When I told them yesterday that I put her in the crib, he was like, in the crib? I said, yep, I sure did. So that's her new timeout spot now, too. It was great. It's Gracie's timeout spot, and now Lucy. But they don't, neither one of them like the crib.
Huh.
That's their timeout spot now.
Well, they get what they
They don't
get.
want to listen, they can go get in the crib.
Yep. Get what you get.
I said, at the end of the day, when I told him, I said, she actually walked up to the crib today. He's like, did she climb in it like Gracie did? Like Gracie did? I said, no, she can't climb in it yet. He was like, oh, she will eventually. I said, yeah. But she walked, when I told her to go to that crib, she walked right there. So she already know. Because I'm breaking that. I'm going to do that no thing. Just like, and that's why Rocky, he talks back to them. At one point, he was hit on Joseph. Joseph would hit him to discipline him, and Rocky would hit him back.
He hit him back. He hit his father back.
He hit him back. Because Rocky had do something, and Joseph, because Joseph never let him get away with stuff so much that now, when they try to tell Rocky to do something, and Rocky don't want to do it, he don't do it. So now they get frustrated.
Right.
So then Joseph will grab him, or he'll hit him, and then now he hits him back. Yeah, hit him back, and I'm just sitting there looking. And then he'll get embarrassed because Rocky hit him back. And then he tries to turn it into the play fight. Ain't no way. If my child ever raised their hand,
Right, it's over with.
When I hit them, they would never raise their hand ever again.
Sure won't. Surely won't.
Man, he done Rocky and hit him a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
And Joseph gonna say he don't really want to discipline Rocky because he don't want to hurt him and he don't want Rocky to hate him. Right. I said the only way you'll hurt him is if you let it build up. If you discipline him from the start, the first time it happened, then you're not gonna hurt him. But if you let it keep going, and then the frustration build up, then yeah, you might hurt him. Yep. Because now you're frustrated because you let it build up for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I said, and Rocky will never hate you. You're his dad. Right. I said, he might get mad at you because you discipline him, but he'll never hate you. So,
that's right.
I told him, I was like, Rocky don't need to be in grown folks' business. You know, they talk grown folks' business around Rocky. You know, kids need to be seen and not heard. And most of the time, kids don't need to be in grown folks' faces anyway.
Right.
Because they're like sponges. They soak everything up. And Rocky, anytime they had conversations with Rocky, he was his arms crossed in the middle of the conversation. So, that's the deal.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's been plenty of times Joseph come home and I'm sitting here and I'm talking to Joseph and Echo Rocky right here. I'm like, Joseph, Rocky, don't play. I'm talking to your dad right now. And then Joseph is like, Rocky, go anyway. Yeah, don't. I just discipline Rocky. Y'all don't discipline Rocky because if I would have said don't play, you would have said. And I'll say
all this stuff. There's something else.
They are. So he talks when I tell him about Lucy and that crazy. Y'all better start doing it.
It's better.
So I think I told you, Tiffany talked about that with Grace so kids use time out. I said, oh, so you put your sophomore time out?
Right.
Put your sophomore time out because you want her to be on time out? And she like looked at me. Like, well, I guess I put her off guard because she wasn't expecting that response.
Right, we told the truth.
But it's the truth. You don't put yourself on time out. No, you need to make her sit there.
Exactly. No, I wouldn't do it.
Oh, me neither. And I know. If I tell her to sit down, she sit down until I tell her to get up. You know, I ain't going to sit down there with her. She on time out, not me.
Right.
So, you know, she sit down with her. She be on time out, too.
She might as well stare at the wall with her.
Right.
Ain't no way.
And Coco, she poo-pooed again this morning, and it was solid again. And I was like, yay. Well, actually, she pooped twice this morning while you were still asleep.
She did?
At 3-something. It was like 3 o'clock this morning she got up to go to the bathroom.
I remember that.
I felt her walking, so I knew she needed to get down. I put her down and she went over there. And she pooped on her head. And I was like, man, I can't get up to what happened. And then this morning when I took her downstairs and I was getting myself together, she went pooped on her head again. I was like, yeah. No, her solid poops and stuff.
Good.
I called the vet right before I called you to set up the appointment to take her to get her boosters. So I'm gonna take her Monday at 5:30.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I told him. I said she back to herself. Her boots to call it again, but I know I still got to give her all that meds. They said give her all of it till it's gone. So, and they say they haven't got the results back on her food yet, which I don't think it's going to be nothing in it. It's just that she got a hold of something. I don't know what the hell she got a hold of.
She probably was chewing on some plastic or something.
Yeah, that could be it. But my daughter, I was telling her, and she said Rocky got like that I heard me how she was just speaking all day turning.
Yeah.
She said Rocky got like that before, and he had got a hold of some of that smoke.
What?
And ate it.
Oh.
And he
was fucked up.
That was it.
He was high.
He was high. He wouldn't eat, he wouldn't drink, he wouldn't do anything but sleep. He said, and then at one point he started shivering. So she had called the vet because she was going to take him, but they were trying to charge $500 just to see him.
What?
So she was scared because, you don't have doggy insurance. I don't have the doggy insurance neither. I just got the wellness plan through Paradise Vet Hospital. The doggy insurance covers all that, sick appointments, medication, covers everything. So, but it's high. Shit, the deductible $500 dollars. I said, they done lost their money.
Right.
The monthly payment is only like $23, but your deductible is $500.
Yeah, that's high.
What the fuck?
That's high shit.
Yeah. So she was like, yeah, Ma. She's like, when they told me $500, she was like, that's okay. She said, I wrapped him up in front of his blanket and put it inside his cage thing. And she said, and I just left him in there. And she was like, the next day he was fine. I was like, oh, okay. She was like, and who knows, with these, she be going up under DB, and we probably don't wait till he's on the floor or something. She might have got hold of it.
Probably.
I said, you know what? I never even thought about that.
Yep, now that you said that I thought about that right after you said it.
Yeah, because all she did was sleep. So she probably would have had it.
Probably was. Probably was high shit.
I don't know, but she was fine. She's like, I'm right here, so
Well, that's good.
I just want to see what they're going to say about her food, but I doubt there's anything in her food. Yeah. Oh, what she eat today?
Checkers. Yeah, because I didn't eat nothing all day while I was at work, so on the way home I got checkers. But I'm gonna make me a bunch of vegetables. I sat them out. I sat them in the refrigerator, but I'm gonna make a big bag of vegetables, mixed vegetables, and chop my little seafood sticks. I got to put it in there after the vegetables cook. So that's what I'm gonna eat.
Your seafood sticks.
Yeah, I got seafood sticks. The the crab legs.
Oh, okay.
The imitation crab meat.
Yeah. I know when you made the vegetables that time I was over there, you seasoned them good. They was good as shit.
Yeah, that's one thing I can do to season some vegetables.
Oh, okay.
I can do that. But I'm gonna do that today so I can have some. And hey, I got academy training. I'm actually glad I get a little break from the store. But on the 9th, February the 9th through the 12th, I'll be in Glen Burnie in academy class all week for coaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So from what is that? I think it's Tuesday. No, it's Monday through Thursday. I'll be there, and then of course he got me working the very next day at 4 a.m. Of course, when I'm back in the store. So
You said February the 9th. Oh yeah, that's a Monday.
yeah. The 9th through the 12th. The 9th through the 12th, I'll be working 8 to 4 in Glen Burnie in class.
Oh, that's a good shift right there.
Yeah. And then that Friday, he'll have me 4 to 2 in the morning. So I'm curious if he's gonna have me. I'm curious if I'm gonna be all Saturday. If I have me working Knowing Mark, he'll probably have me work Saturday 6 goddamn days. Because the academy is gonna be full, and even though I ain't working in the store, I'm still at work.
Right.
And then Friday is the 5th day, so I'm gonna see if he's gonna have me off, or he's gonna have me work straight through. But we'll see.
Oh God.
But they were supposed to send me. They were supposed to send me to training last year, actually. But the motherfuckers would never want to be out of the damn store, so he never sent me.
Well, when you was at Walmart.
No, when I was at Sam, because remember I've been at Sam since like May of last year. Time went flat, went fast.
Ain't never been fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it went fast. Yeah, I've been there since like May of last year. So I actually supposed to went to new coach training, like in the summer of last summer, but he ain't never sent me.
Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
Yep.
All right then.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't know it was the same club as him, man.
It's not. The training facility in this area for Sam's and Walmart is a Walmart store. It's the Glen Burnie store.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Well, shit, you already know how to do everything any damn way.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be like a little vacation for me from the store. That's all. That's all.
I told Beyonce, I said, Beyonce, shit, if y'all ain't out there working, which they should be working, I said, if y'all wasn't, y'all should stay y'all ass this way, because there's so many people in that area where we live at that looking for people to shovel their snow.
It is. They could have been cleaned. They could have been cleaning up.
Yeah. So many people.
They could have really
They
been
invest in a snowblower.
Shit, I might.
For you to do that.
Yep. Get a snow blower, one of them powered snow shovels and a snow blower. And you're gone to town.
That'd be some good money, yeah.
Yep. Showing up.
Because it's so my thing, my neighborhood watch thing constantly going on. People asking anybody plow snow and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey.
Oh yeah. They're making the money.
Oh, the one guy said just to do the lady sidewalk, he charged $150. I don't know if that's good or not. If that's cheap or that's a good price.
$150.
Yeah.
Man, that's high.
Oh, okay.
That's how big was the sidewalk?
Yeah, they didn't specify how big. They just said it was their sidewalk in their driveway.
Oh, well then maybe that might not be bad because there probably was a lot of snow. I didn't know that. So the sidewalk and the driveway, that might not be bad.
Yeah.
That might not be bad because there was a lot of snow.
Okay.
That might not. It depends on how big the driveway was, but that might not be bad. That might not be bad. Because you figure he got to pay for gas too for his joint.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that might not be bad.
So get them up and told them.
Yeah. Right. Not bad.
Oh. I guess not. That's why I was wondering how to shit. 150 a pop. Just imagine if you do 3 or 4 hours in a day.
Oh yeah, you're gonna definitely make some money. You definitely can make some money. You can make good money.
Hey, you tell Beyonce you need to invest in a snow blower. Go out there and blow away people's shit with the quickness. If you got one of those, you can get that snow done real fast.
Yeah, you can.
With the snow blowers, you won't be putting in that much work.
Right.
Doing it all. But I don't think it gets the snow when it's hard like it is now, though, right? You don't get that.
Nah, I don't. But that's why you need one of them. That's why I said one of them power shovels, electric. You know, the power shovels that will chop that shit up while you're going.
Okay.
So I would get the power shovel and the snow blower. Snow blower works best when it's still fluffy, and then that power shovel will chop it up when it's hard and kick it out the way.
Mm-hmm. me, bro. I'm just calling just to talk. I'm on 29. These roads are so nice and clear. I'm loving it. I came straight up Route 1 today. I didn't even get on 95. I just came straight up Route 1 to 32.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And I seem to be getting, well, no, I guess it's around the same time. It's 4:16. I should be home like by 4:30. So it's about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just drive safe, and I'll give you a call a little bit later. Okay. Later.
What you mean? You the motherfucker jumped my daddy. You the same nigga jumped my daddy. You was you with him too? No, you the same motherfucker jumped my daddy though. I'm not playing. I'm serious as a heart attack. You the same motherfucker jumped my daddy. It don't matter who my father is. What is you saying? What you mean? You the same motherfucker jumped my daddy. Who's your dad? Huh? Who's your dad? My daddy. I don't care about your dad. So what you mean? I'm just saying you the motherfucker jumped my daddy. Say what? And I'll jump him again. No, man. Don't play with me, bro. You jumped my motherfucking daddy. No, it is really difficult for me to work at my next hospital. What you mean? You the motherfucker jumped my daddy. You the same nigga jumped my daddy. You was you with him too? Huh? Just met him. No, you the same motherfucker jumped my daddy though. I'm not playing. I'm serious as a heart attack. You the same motherfucker jumped my daddy. It don't matter who my father is. What is you saying? What you mean? You the same motherfucker jumped my daddy. Who's your dad? Huh? Who's your dad? My daddy. I don't care about your dad. What you mean? I'm just saying you the motherfucker jumped my daddy. Say what? And I'll jump him again. No, man. Don't play with me, bro. You jumped my motherfucking daddy. No, what you mean? You the motherfucker jumped my daddy. You the same nigga jumped my daddy. You was you with him too? Huh? Just met him. No, you the same motherfucker jumped my daddy though. I'm not playing. I'm serious as a heart attack. You the same motherfucker jumped my daddy. It don't matter who my father is. What is you saying? What you mean? You say motherfucker jump my daddy.
To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up on them. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. To the baseline and put the elevator up. Elevator going to the top floor. On this my top. Took him to the baseline and put the elevator up on him. Elevator up to the school. On his mountaintop. Let's see. James is still sitting on the bench in FT. That's absolutely a given night if he wants to go in a different direction if the guy's hot. Ronnie James is a long trip. Ronnie James with a steal. James is still sitting on the bench in FT. That's absolutely a given night if he wants to go in a different direction if the guy's hot. Ronnie James is a long trip. Ronnie James with a steal. James is still sitting on the bench in FT. That's absolutely
Nice to see you. Try your luck. Ah, shiny trade. Hunt like it's your last.
second. That's right. New customers bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Yes, yes. Use the promo code to sign up today. Yes. It's yours.
Do we think this is the last time we're going to see LBJ play in Cleveland? What do you think?
I don't think so, because I don't think this is his last year. I think that he's, his makeup is of the mindset that, when it's a swan song, he wants to announce it before the season, so he could be celebrated for the duration of the season as opposed to in an impromptu fashion. At the last minute, I'm hanging it up and, put a tweet on X or whatever it is that is low. I don't think he's gone out like that. I think that he's meant too much to the game. He's done too much for the game. And quite frankly, he wants to be celebrated, and I'm here to tell you he deserves to be celebrated. He's one of the greatest players to have ever been. I got him top 2 all time. Everybody knows that. And what he's done for the game of basketball, the ambassador that he's been to the game of basketball, I don't think it's one of those situations where it's announced suddenly that it's over after the season is over. And you don't have an opportunity to celebrate him from city to city because of what he's meant to the game. So I don't think this is his last year. I think we'll see him in Cleveland at least one more time as far as I'm concerned. And that's how I view it.
It's the playoff.
I like stats too early.
Is he in? Is he in? Is he a touchdown?
I see. I think I have just the thing for you guys. Everyone knows the playoffs are the most emotional time of the year, and you can get in on the action on DraftKings.
That's right. New customers bet just $5, you get $300. Sir, if you had to choose one workout to shock everyone with your body in a month, what would it be?
Military calisthenics. No gym, no running, just 15 minutes a day.
If you want to look strong,
go to the gym.
Dave, we're going to get right to senior insider shenanigans. What has changed today regarding Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks?
And what's changed is Giannis is now ready and prepared for a trade from the Milwaukee Bucks, either at next Thursday's NBA trade deadline or in the offseason. My understanding is, to put it plainly, Giannis has made it clear and communicated to the organization that it's time to part ways. Years together, championships, 50 years, 21 years. Milwaukee Bucks, they have a certain aggressive trade offer made on Giannis, and they are now listening to them. These are all-star caliber players, multiple draft picks, but this has been brewing for the last 9 months. Giannis and his agent Alex Sratz have been very upfront with the Bucks organization about his desire to compete for a second NBA championship. And what this Bucks organization is now is they're dealing with being 9 games under 500. They're the 12th seed in the Eastern Conference. They're now being surpassed by the Charlotte Hornets at 11, and they're more jockeying for lottery positioning than even Giannis's return from the cap injury. So there's been a lot of uncertainty within that Bucks locker room, Hannah. We're now 8 days from the NBA trade deadline. We'll see if a deal happens.
Actually, the uncertainty hasn't been easy on his teammates either. What are the Bucks asking for now as they listen to these trade offers for Giannis?
The Bucks are being patient, Hannah, but my sources say that they're giving indications that they want either a young blue chip talent and or a surplus of draft picks, and probably a combination of both things as they stick with these offers this week and next week's. They're not getting much this in the offseason, but in the offseason, that's where Giannis will have even more leverage, because next year will essentially be the expiring final year of his contract, because he has player option in 2027. And so the closer you get to the end of your contract, the more leverage a player like Giannis will have in determining where he ends up, because any team that trades for Giannis needs to know whether he wants to be there long-term, given how much they're going to have to give up.
Exactly. Trade deadline a week from tomorrow. Shams is all over. You can check out an extensive piece on this on ESPN.com. Thank you, Shams. Well, the Bucks now listening to offers for Giannis, and their outlook certainly explains why. They are 3-12 with their superstar this season. They only have 2 tradable future picks. They are the 5th oldest team in the league. They have over $80 million in dead cap remaining after that Damian Lillard wave and stretch. So now for more, we're joined by senior insider Brian Whitworth, front office insider Bobby Marks for more on this 31-year-old 2-time MVP and perhaps a seismic shift in the league regarding where he goes. Winnie, what are you hearing about who's aggressively pursuing Giannis?
Yeah, so Hannah, do yourself and do Giannis, frankly, a favor and wipe away the worries about who's asking for a trade. Shams has been into a pretzel trying to respect all parties here. Giannis is ready to be gone. He wants to be traded. The Bucks are ready to listen to offers, and this is a maneuver to say, send us your offers. Everything else is politicking. Just put it aside. Don't worry about it. Just move on, okay? So now what the Bucks have to do is they have to look at who has done this the best, who has been in this situation, who should they mimic. Let's just look back to 2019 and the Oklahoma City Thunder. They had to trade Paul George and Russell Westbrook. They prioritized far-out draft picks and really good young players. They ended up getting picks that they still haven't gotten from LA Clippers yet, and a future MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that's what they're looking for. Don't prioritize trades to bring in players that can help them now, because the Bucks are in a position where they need to worry about this year's draft pick. They need to tank the rest of the season, improve this year's draft pick, and have themselves in position to rebuild as fast as possible. That's what they're looking for. And a team, if they're going to make a straight-up trade, they're looking at teams that can give the most opportunities. The Golden State Warriors are a team that immediately rises to the top of the list. Not 2-team, 3-team, 9-team, 12-team trades. You can just make a team versus team trade. The Warriors hold all of their future draft assets. They can trade all of them, up to 4 first swaps and stuff like that. Steph Curry is there. They have immediate need for a star player. This is where this discussion begins with Golden State, and everybody else, I think, is going to have to try to beat a strong Golden State offer if it comes.
All right, so how realistic is this? I know that you've identified teams that really have the assets to make this trade. So what would that look like between the Warriors and the Bucks?
Yeah, I don't want to say the easiest, but as Brian said, it's probably the most straightforward. Here's Giannis and Jimmy Butler make the same amount of money, and I don't want to say that Mike Dunleavy Jr. would go back on his word and not trade Jimmy Butler, but if you can get Giannis in a trade, I think certainly Butler would have to be the player to go out. Now you're looking at draft picks. They can trade their 4 first-round picks, protected first in the next 7 years. They've got picks swapped. You want to put Jonathan Kuminga in that deal? We'll take back Kyle Kuzma if you're the Warriors here. And certainly Golden State has a young player like Brandon Pajemski here. I think if you're Golden State, you got Steph Curry and Draymond Green on your roster for another year. How do you keep on maximizing this win? It's certainly a big risk, but if you can get Giannis Antetokounmpo, I think it's certainly worth what you're giving up for all your future assets.
All right, so let's bring in Perk, Danny, and Sinead, who've been sitting absorbing all this information today. Right off the top, what's your initial reaction to everything you've just heard?
I know the rumors circulating for the last few months made this feel like a saga, right? But I don't think people are understanding the gravity of what's happening right now. I know the Super Bowl is 11 days away, but for NBA teams, hell, NBA fans, this is their Super Bowl. Their opportunity to get a 31-year-old, 2-time MVP, someone that's been a defensive player of the year that averages 30, 12, on 60% shooting, that will absolutely shift the balance, the power balance in the NBA. It's like, oh my God, I can't just go win it. No, this is Giannis being available for a contender. What his wish looks like it's finally being granted.
By the way, I know Chris Paul is in the Bay Area, but don't worry.
They could win you. They could win you.
Then they bow-legged ass to the head, girl. Let me say this. It sounds like the Golden State Warriors are ready to throw the kitchen sink at them. I don't want none of those dishes. I don't want none of that those plastic plates and plastic cups and forks and knives. I want some expensive dishes in that China. Yeah, if I'm giving up Giannis Antetokounmpo, I don't want Jimmy Butler expiring contract. I don't even care about the pick in 2027. Give me something right now. Right here, you talk about what OKC did when they got rid of Paul George. You know what they got back in that trade? A Finals MVP and SGA. So when I'm looking at the Houston Rockets, you know what I'm saying? I still want to go back to the H-Town. Shaq Goon, you're one of my favorite players. When I'm looking at the Houston Rockets right now, Shaq Goon looks like I can't do
Is he good enough for you? Is he a good dish?
No. I just want Jimmy Butler, Kuminga, and Pajemski. I'm sorry. I need something that you can stand up. You look at that Shaq Goon, you throw in some Tories and like that. Y'all just to the H-Town. Now we cooking with us.
Another Twin Towers situation, baby. Who knows? What is the degree of difficulty for the Rockets? Like, let's say Perk wants to make this happen.
Talk to me
nice. Listen, they've got the draft picks to do it. They've got that swap with Brooklyn next year. They've got 5 other firsts they can do. They got 2 from Dallas, 1 from Dallas, 2 from Phoenix. Now we're looking at the players, right? What do you want to give up if you are the Houston Rockets? Certainly Şengün with the money and what he can do on the court. I think if you're Milwaukee, you're saying, hey, we already have Miles Turner. Can we turn him into something else and maybe get more draft picks? I think you would be hesitant regarding Ben Thompson as far as willing to give him up in a deal. Certainly his extension next offseason. But yes, Houston has everything I would think Milwaukee would want. Global contracts, draft picks, players that can win now in the future.
Again, I hear you say Twin Towers. The real Twin Towers starting in San Antonio. Why would you not bring it back to San Antonio?
That'll do
I like
nicely.
Golden State. I like Houston. They're okay. But if he really wants to win, I think when we win right now, if he tries to get to San Antonio, I think that's a better fit for him.
I was going back to King and Ralph Sampson. Come on.
A little bit before me.
Right, Brian, when we laid this out, there have been roadmaps with teams making these seismic trades before.
The land
What do the
provides.
Bucks, in your mind, need to consider when building for the future of this franchise?
They have to consider what their priorities are. I cannot underscore enough the value of the 2026 draft pick that they already own. Yes, they have to swap it with New Orleans. And New Orleans is a bottom 3 team right now. If the lottery were today, the Bucks would have the 7th highest odds. you could have the potential of a top 5 pick even if you had to swap it with the Royals. So they've got to make sure that that pick is protected. And the way you protect it, Kirk, is not trading for a guy like Şengün. You trade for a guy who could be good in 2 or 3 years. You trade for you hope to draft a guy who could be good in 2 or 3 years now. That's what the Thunder did. That is, get draft picks from a team like Golden State where you would be drafting when Steph Curry is in retirement, just like the Clippers are sort of maybe past their prime, oldest team of all time. Now you're getting their picks. That's the pathway I think that the Bucks have to study.
Well, Wendy, as you can see, I like to have my cake and ice cream and eat both of them. So I want but let me say this real quick. If you're Milwaukee Bucks, you better do right by Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's meant for the organization. Yeah, that's part of it. The other part is doing right by a guy that's not coming from that. That's been doing hell, Danny Ainge did right by Kendrick Perkins, and I don't know that close to that. That's how they don't know the city. Right? And so when you think about this guy, generational talent, this is why it's going to make this decision a little bit more difficult. Like, especially closer to the trade deadline, how the Bucks are going to move.
I mean, Giannis has some say so on this too, right? He has some leverage, right? Sure. Yes, if he goes somewhere, they actually want to stay there. He'll just sign an extension.
Not better than most.
Take that risk and try to be like Kawhi and myself. We got one.
There you go.
But it's a very high risk at 31-year-old trying to get it done in 1 year for a guy that might not stay there.
Anytime I can try to put this state and this community on the map in a positive way, I'm trying. Staying at home, don't never let somebody tell you you can't achieve something. Don't never let somebody tell you this. If you believe in something, you can do it. So that's great.
Absolutely love that. Believe land. Yeah, the King is back. They're getting set for a 7th appearance there as a Laker, as a visitor. And there's the very early scene at Rocket Arena. And right now on ESPN.com, Dave McMenamin on the similarities between LeBron's last season with the Cavs, which was at age 33, and his current season with the Lakers, during which he turned 41. And they're very similar. This is our senior reporter with the Lakers, Dave.
Nice one, that. I might do something. Oh, I could use this. Shiny trade. Here's some gold for it. Be strong.
What have you learned? Are you bloody rust bucket? Triumph's taken. Nature takes what's own. Shapen filth. Sustenance! The vitals are dead. Claim it. don't believe this outside guy. Balance restored. Nature takes what's old. Nature takes what's old. Rotten bones!